Welcome to Optimal Timelines. My name is Sean, and this is going to be your monthly Tarotscope readings for your North Node by sign and house for October 2023. Now, before we begin, three things. Number one, if you're new to the channel, the reason I use your North Node in readings as opposed to your Sun, Moon, or Ascendant sign is that it's recognized in astrology that your North Node is your North Star. It's your soul path. It's what you're here to learn and experience in this lifetime. So it's much more relevant to your everyday life as opposed to your sun, moon, or ascendant sign in readings. Number two, these readings are for the individual soul path for the North Nodes, not a collective readings for the general public or humanity, meaning that we have a personal soul path for each of us and we have a collective soul path as humanity. So these are geared toward each person's soul path. Now, lastly, you are going to want to watch two videos. You're going to want to watch one for your North Node by sign and one for your North Node by house. So with that, let's begin. I'm going to connect to the energies and we can start. I call upon my spirit guides and guardians and the wisdom of my ancestors to bring forth the information that's true and correct for all who see this reading, that it may bring them the most beautiful, happy life possible and set them on their most optimal future timeline. So may it be. Okay, North Node in Capricorn or North Node in the 10th house. This is going to be your October 2023 Tarotscope reading. Okay, so the spread on this side of the table represents the first half of the month from the 1st to the 15th, and then this side represents the second half of the month from the 16th on. Now, your overall theme card is the reversed Queen of Pentacles. And if you're familiar with the Tarot deck, you know that the Pentacles rules all the Earth signs. So Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Capricorn in the 10th house, which is your North Node. The interesting thing is that I feel like a lot of you have been doing well in moving toward that Capricorn side lately. And what's interesting is that this is actually telling you this month to tap into your South Node, which is Cancer or the 4th house, which is, connection to emotions, emotional intelligence. Okay. And that's what's interesting with this reversed queen. It's saying that the first 2 weeks, there's going to be an opportunity for you to use your superpower of strong emotional intelligence, strong connection to feeling comfortable in the emotional realm. And I feel like you're going to use this gift. See, what you're doing is you're learning to use the gifts of your South Node, because a lot of times when astrologers talk about the North Node, sometimes it's the impression is given is that we completely walk away from our South Node. Well, we never can completely walk away from it because it's our instinctual tendencies. So, but we're taught that we have to, and most of the time it's true, we have to like temper it and calm it down, and in a sense, sometimes walk away from it at least temporarily. But at the same time, we have to make sure that we're keeping balance, and we have to learn when we should be able to use these skills. So the first 2 weeks, you're going to be called upon to connect with someone who is in need of your assistance emotionally. Who that is, it's going to be different for each of you, but there's going to be the first 2 weeks, one or more people that is going to require your help in some way in the emotional realm. And this Three of Cups, this is normally, yes, a card of celebration and joy and whatnot. But the deeper meaning of this card, with the maidens all intertwined with their cups, is this is about being able to mix emotionally with people. And I feel like this actually could be, some of you could be helping a group of people or a pair of people. So it could be not just one person, but multiple people. But this is about intertwining your emotions. And with the Queen of Cups here is your second timeline card. It's reversed, and this is saying that there is someone that is in need of your help emotionally, and you have the not only the opportunity, but you have the skill set to do this. The other card on your timeline is the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about giving of yourself, charity, giving of yourself, of your time, of your, you know, care, all of that. This is about giving. Yes, it doesn't mean sometimes actually physically giving money. Yes, that's one of the meanings of this card. But in this case, it's going to be, just whatever it is this person requires, this reversed Queen of Cups. And the interesting thing is that the reason this is going to happen is it's reminding you that the skills that you have and the superpowers that you have in your South Node in Cancer or the fourth house. Most of you that have this South Node in Cancer or the fourth house have a very, very strong connection to emotions and the heart. Okay. Now, the advice cards with this whole situation are, you've got the Two of Cups and you've got the Page of Wands. Now, the Two of Cups is similar to the Three of Cups because we've got a blending of emotions, but the difference here is that this is relating to somebody, relating to someone emotionally, as opposed to intermixing. So I feel like you're going to do both. You're going to get in there and you're going to, you know, bond with this situation emotionally. But then at this time, this situation over here, you're going to come at it from a slightly different angle where there's going to be a heart connection made through this. Okay, through this situation, through with these people or person. For each of you, it's going to be different. And with the Page of Wands, what this is doing is that this is going to infuse your life with energy, because some of you may have been like working too hard in moving away from that Cancer side of yourself or the fourth house in that South Node. And this is going to infuse your life to let you know, like, yeah, you do have some very, very valuable skills, and they're practical in this world. The other thing that's interesting about this, and I feel for some of you, which is exciting, is when you do this, I feel like for some of you, this could actually pay off financially or monetarily in some way. What do I mean by that? Meaning that, let's say, you're going through your life, and we'll take a like work situation, right? And you have an opportunity to connect to your skills of your South Node in Cancer or the fourth house. And you're able to help this situation or person. It could be like in a group or something, right? And maybe a boss or supervisor sees that and you get a promotion out of it or something to that effect. That's just a hypothetical, but what I'm saying is I really feel like for some of you, this could actually pay off physically, in the physical world, like monetarily. But it's going to pay off for all of you, but like it's not necessarily always going to be monetarily, given to you. Okay. But the other way you're going to get rewarded is energy. And this energy, after this 2 weeks has gone by, it's infusing your life and giving you energy to move closer to your goals, move closer to your best self and best life. And so, positive energy in our life is really, really valuable. Okay. And that's what I feel like this is going to generate. So, really, all you have to do is don't forget the skills and the superpowers you have in your South Node of your heart, your emotions, your connection to family. Okay. All of that stuff is super important. Now, going off to the second half of the month, you've got the Seven of Swords reversed on your timeline. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, and you've got the Four of Pentacles. Now, for a situation like this, I'm seeing that this is going to be slightly different, and this is going to be tapping into your South Node in a different way. It's tapping into your protective and nurturing self. Here's what I mean by that. I feel like there is something that, let's say, is missing from a person's life or your life that feels like it's missing. And I feel like what's going to happen here is your sense of security somehow. And what I mean by that is Cancer, Capricorn, that polarity, that axis is what they call the security axis. Financial, emotional, physical, all sorts of, security. And I feel like that's going to come into play this second half of the month. It could be helping yourself for a situation where maybe you feel like something has been unfair to another person or unfair to you. And it's almost like you're going into this protective state. You're helping a person or people get into a protective state. Almost like what I'm feeling and seeing is like, like a mother bird or a mother animal or whatever, like protecting their young type of a thing, is what I'm seeing. And there's going to be an opportunity to do that again with this Ace of Pentacles. I'm saying this could actually mean like we're talking about something, money wise. It could be, or some sort of physical property that is going to be like protected and help for you. And then with this Four of Pentacles, this is about security. This is about secure emotions, secure physicality, secure mentally. Okay. And I just feel like I see you being able to again tap into that superpower you have of that strong Cancerian energy or fourth house energy, and just like being protective and being able to protect either your situation or others. And it's just going to be like a minor thing. It could just be, it's not going to be anything that's going to be crazy that needs protection, but just like it could be maybe standing up for somebody. But again, with that Ace of Pentacles, I'm seeing that it actually could pay off for you down the line monetarily. Okay. So super, super positive. It's almost like what I'm seeing this month is the skills that you're born with, your instinctual skills that maybe you thought you weren't going to use as much are going to really come into play. And you're going to realize, yeah, I have a lot of valuable things to give and offer. And things that maybe you didn't really see before that they had value. But that's really what I'm seeing is like you're going to start seeing your your natural gifts and tendencies have real value in the world. Now, your timeline cards are, you've got the World reversed and you've got the Three of Swords. And, you know, with this, as I said, this is really about the security access. It's about you may be helping someone, you know, protect their emotions, protect their heart energy. You could be, you know, doing this within your own heart, which is positive. But I feel like with the Three of Swords, what this is as advice is, it's like you and the people in the situation are being protected, and you know, because I see the heart in the midsection is being protected here in the Four of Pentacles. And so, you know, the higher calling to this is, you know, being able to help someone. Like, let's say this could play out like you're helping a friend who is going through a really tough time in a relationship, and you're helping her through this, or him through this. And you know, by doing that, you're helping heal and protect them from further hurt. That's just one scenario. But overall, it's about, you know, again, that secure side. It's like that mama bear or that parent bear energy, which is, you know, naturally you have this, okay? And then with the World card reversed, the World is a positive card when it's reversed. It's just like a delayed thing. So what when you navigate this month, it could be um, a little bit of ways away before you see the results, especially from this situation here. It could be a few weeks or a month or so before you actually like see this come up. But it's going to be immediately recognized by the universe, but you might not see the results right away, is what this is saying. But the results are going to be, you know, definitely positive. Yeah, really interesting, strong month, because it's not often that I get a strong message where, but it's not unheard of, but it's not often where I get a message that don't forget about the gifts of your South Node, and that's what this is saying. And again, I feel like this is just getting you to be a more confident person, because you're seeing, yeah, I do have like some natural skills. It's getting you to see that your skills are valuable in the real world and in real life situations. And it's getting you not to forget about those things as you're moving toward, you know, your best self and your highest timeline. So anyway, I hope this reading made sense to you and you found some value in it. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions in your life regarding anything and you want a tarot reading, um, there's going to be a link in the description box below. And also, I offer readings based on your astrological chart. So I do what's called an optimal timeline reading or a soul path reading. And that's also going to be in the link in the description box below. Reach out to me in the comments if you have any questions. I'd love to interact with you all there. But again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on some more videos. Many blessings.